So I'll leave that on screen, and then I'll leave my Twitter handle in the description. Enjoy the rest of the video. Now, pillar number 2 of the 7-day reset is no YouTube. None whatsoever. I don't care if you think it is productive, and I've seen, I'd say, 90% of people that watch self-help YouTube watch it and are just self-help junkies, right? And just don't actually apply it. And what it is if, to them, it feels like productive procrastination, right? You're still procrastinating, you're still not actually doing or accomplishing anything. But in your mind, you're thinking, I'm watching videos on how to focus better, while at the same time frying your focus. It's actually quite ironic. So no matter how much value you think you get out of YouTube, and by the way, and I will say YouTube is a very, very valuable place if used correctly. I'll give you a perfect example of how to actually use it. I'll give you something tangible right here. If you're using Chrome, you can use a Chrome plugin, and there's many of them out there that basically hides YouTube recommendations. That way, when you go into YouTube, the only thing that will show up is your subscriptions, and it doesn't offer any recommendations on the side. So that way you can be very, very specific about who you subscribe to and what content you take in. So that way you are using YouTube productively, rather than just looking for the next hit of self-help junkie videos. So as I said, that is a tangible tip that you can take after the 7 days. But for the next 7 days, and by the way, this applies to my videos as well, no YouTube. Cut it out, delete it from your iPhone, delete it from your iPad, and do not use it on your desktop. Now, the third pillar of the 7-day reset is, I'm not sure if I can actually say the words, so we'll say adult films. So no sort of adult films, no 18+ stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. None whatsoever. Now, I know that some of you guys are so addicted, you literally cannot not self-pleasure yourself. Once again, you know what I'm talking about here.
Nice.
For 7 days. So that's why I thought, I would rather give you guys a fair chance to see this thing through rather than, just be super strict and, maybe only 10% of you guys actually accomplish this. So, you can do whatever you want down there, however many times a day, multiple times a day. I recommend obviously cut it back as much as humanly possible. If you can do 7 days without, perfect. And I know some of you guys can't, but the big thing here is just no imagery. And by the way, to me, that also means, none of these Instagram baddies that all you guys follow. And by the way, and just a little side note here, why do guys follow all these Instagram models? Like, I don't know. For me personally, I don't get it. Like, unless you know this person in real life and you actually have a chance of sparking some sort of connection with this person, like, just why? Like, it's what? And this is a much longer video that I can talk about, but like, when you put things on pedestal, whether that be a supercar or a potential partner or literally whatever it is, to me, it's just you're creating a separation from it. So unless this is someone who you actually have a chance with, like, for me, just unfollow all these Instagram models that you follow and stuff like that. And I'll be honest, probably a lot of the girls that you guys are following on Instagram, I know personally in real life, we've hung out, we've spent time together, etc., etc. These are people I literally know in real life, and I even mute all their stuff. That's a brilliant invention on Instagram. Just mute people's stories, mute people's posts, because when I go on my feed and I'm really dialed in, I don't need to be deriving pleasure from something that's digital like that and not like an actual physical connection. So once again, just a little side note, but it all ties into the fact that for the next 7 days, no adult films, nothing, right? If you do have to self-pleasure, we'll call it that, use your imagination, old school way.